You are standing on London Bridge in the year 1500. Above your head, human skulls stare down from iron spikes. Traitors, or at least those the crown called traitors. Their flesh has long rotted away, but the message remains. This is a city of law, hierarchy, and fear. The bridge beneath your feet is not just a crossing, it is a street. Wooden wheels rattle across timber planks. Houses and shops rise on both sides, leaning so far over the river that the Thames is barely visible through the gaps. The air smells of smoke, wet wood, animal waste, and river mud. This is London. 50,000 people packed inside medieval walls, one of the largest cities in Northern Europe. Henry VII has ruled for 15 years, bringing uneasy stability after decades of civil war. But stability here means knowing your place, obeying guild rules, paying your dues, and getting indoors before curfew. The bells, not clocks, rule time. Today we walk from dawn to nightfall, bridge to market, cathedral to workshop, tavern to darkness, to see ordinary life in the city these severed heads once tried to defy. London Bridge, early morning. At dawn, the bridge is already crowded. Fishwives shout prices for salted herring. A farmer's cart from Kent blocks the way, piled with cabbages and onions. Coins change hands. Silver pennies, farthings, but also credit and barter. Paper money does not yet exist. Below, the Thames is thick with small boats. There is no other bridge for miles. This river is London's road, sewer, and lifeline. A wherry bumps hard against the stone pier. The boatman curses and pushes off. At the southern gatehouse, the traitors' heads loom. Children walk past without looking up. In 1500, public death is part of the landscape. We move north into the city's commercial heart. Cheapside Market, mid-morning. Cheapside is London's spine. A wide street lined with timber shops and open stalls. Painted symbols hang above doorways. A boot for the cobbler, a key for the locksmith. Because most people cannot read, bread sellers cry out their loaves. Goldsmiths work behind latticed windows. This is the richest street in the city. A laborer earns about 4 pence a day. A chicken costs 3. A boy, no more than 12, staggers under a tray of bread, slips, and spills it into the mud. His master strikes him. No one intervenes. Apprentices belong to their masters. Childhood is short. Nearby stands the pillory, buying goods before they reach market to resell at higher prices. Forestalling is a crime. Punishment is public humiliation, locked in wood while the crowd throws refuse. Above the noise, bells begin to ring. St. Paul's is calling. St. Paul's churchyard, noon. Old St. Paul's dominates the city, its spire rising over 500 feet into the sky. The churchyard is not quiet. It is a marketplace of words and services. Scribes write letters for the illiterate. Lawyers solicit clients. Servants wait to be hired. Inside the cathedral, the nave functions as a covered street where merchants meet and deals are made. Dice clatter on the steps until a priest shouts the boys away. Then, at noon, bells erupt across the city, dozens of them. This is how London tells time. Sound rules the day. The guild halls open for afternoon business. Guild workshops, afternoon. In narrow lanes, industry roars. A blacksmith's hammer rings against iron. Sparks fly towards straw-covered floors, quickly stamped out by an apprentice. Fire is every Londoner's nightmare. Timber houses, open hearths, thatched roofs. One careless moment can destroy a district. Boys as young as 10 serve 7-year apprenticeships. They live with their masters, work from dawn to dark, and earn the right, one day, to join a guild. Without guild membership, you cannot legally practice a trade. A tanner's shop reeks of urine and lime. A weaver's looms clack steadily. Every craft has rules, inspections, and fixed prices. Outsiders are fined or driven away. By late afternoon, the smell of cooking drifts toward the river. Riverside taverns. Along the Thames, alehouses lean over mudflats, black with sewage, dead fish, and rotting wood. At low tide, the stench is overwhelming. Inside, dock workers drink ale. It is safer than water. Most of it is brewed by women. Food is pottage, a thick vegetable stew, eaten with dark bread from wooden bowls. There are no forks. Dice games grow heated. Voices rise. The tavern keeper steps in before knives appear. Curfew is approaching. When the bells ring, gates will close and streets will empty. We follow a wealthy man home. A merchant's house evening. Near the river stands a stone townhouse, 3 stories high, with rare glass windows. Inside, candles glow and a large hearth crackles. The merchant's family eats roasted fowl, white bread, and spiced wine. Luxuries beyond most Londoners' reach. Servants dine separately on coarse bread and stew. The merchant studies account books written in Latin. His wealth lies not in coins but in credit, contracts, and promises. Velvet and silk trim his clothing, despite sumptuary laws meant to restrict such display. Outside, bells toll, chains are raised, the city gates are shut. London is sealed for the night. The streets after dark. There is no street lighting, none. Lanterns glow weakly beneath overhanging houses that plunge lanes into near total blackness. The watch patrols, calling the hour. 12 o'clock, and all's well. A crash echoes from an alley. Footsteps run. The watchman raises his light and sees only shadows. Chamber pots are emptied from upper windows into the street below. Waste flows through open ditches toward the Thames. Every house keeps embers burning. Relighting a fire is difficult, and a single spark can mean disaster. Behind barred doors, 50,000 people sleep under timber and thatch, ruled by bells, guilds, and the river. We know this city through court records, guild laws, parish accounts, merchant ledgers, and archaeology. Foundations, tools, refuse pits, and bones confirm the written world. AI reconstructions fill the visual gaps, guided by evidence and expert study. Dawn will come again. Carts will roll, markets will shout, bells will ring. For now, the traitors' heads still watch from the bridge. The guilds still rule. The Thames still carries trade, waste, and life itself. London rests, unaware of the centuries that will remake it. Reformation, fire, empire. But tonight, in the year 1500, the medieval city still stands whole.